Hello, boys and girls. It's your sleepless god back with What If Harry Potter Was in the FNAF universe? Okay, it is. Shit. 1 second. Actually, wait. God damn it. I keep on forgetting. It is the 4th of July, boys. I'm when I post this is this video is up. It's probably going to be July 5th when I actually post this. But it's the 4th of July. And I want you to know I am an American man, and it's the 4th of July, so I'm sorry for all your British people, French people out there. I'm sorry for your English people mostly, not with your freedom of speech not being allowed in this country. Well, not this country, your country. Don't deny my speech. You might not hear any fireworks, mostly because my entire state is on a fire watch. So yeah, we all fireworks had been basically in the morning and like a little bit later at night, but not too much, because if anything catches fire, we're gonna burn down to the ground. So guess what, boys? God damn it. Okay, now let's start this video. Last time we left off, we explained that Harry doesn't have a soul. And we explained how that magic system works. Basically, the soul keeps on absorbing magic in and in and in and in. And the actual, like, controlling the magic is the core. And explaining that to the teachers overall of how Harry's magic system works and overall with having no soul, Baby had to explain it to him and basically sign a contract. Basically, if you tell anyone, you will die. Harry explains to his sister that he's incredibly rich and he doesn't have a soul. I'm just going through the memo. Trolling the dungeon, and Harry running off, basically being like, "Holy shit, where's my sister? Where's my sister's friend?" Harry just, like, after that, Quirrell says that everyone, like, stands up in a panic, and Harry disappears. He's like, "Oh shit, okay, memories." He connects with Baby, and he says, "Baby, make sure Ron gets safely to the Gryffindor common room. I'll find the girls, please." And he runs off when everyone's out of panic. And then the doors that are already still open by Quirrell's massive boom in, he runs through them as everyone's panicking. And like he turns the hallway and he's running as fast as humanly possibly can. And he hears in the background Dumbledore with his loud booming voice, "Silence!" And he's like, perfect distraction. He keeps on running. He's taking a left and he's trying to do anything to remember. And then he remembers Ron saying to Hermione, "There's a reason why you don't have any friends." He's like, shit. And he doesn't know where they're at. So he's like, okay, most likely the areas at least. And he says, okay, not in the Gryffindor common room, most likely or not. Because if they were, they would run into Ron, and Ron, that would be bad. Classrooms, and he checks in every classroom, and then he hears, with his increased hearing, a like boom, 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 and he looks over, and he sees a massive troll, and he's like, fuck, and it's walking into the girls' lavatories, bathrooms. And he's like, okay, perfect. They walk in and he runs to the door, shuts it really fast and locks it. And then he hears a scream and he's like, fuck! He busts down that door with his fucking foot, cracking the boards around the door with his foot. And he looks inside and he sees Hermione and he sees Rose, and he just says, "Oh God!" And he sees Hermione. Her wand is out of her hand, and it looks like they were like comforting, like Rose was trying to comfort Hermione, and her wand flew out of her back pocket, and he's about to swing, and he raises up his wand and doesn't say a word, and the club flies out of his hand and it floats there, and he runs, grabs Rose's wand and chucks it at her. She grabs it with her hand, and all you see him do is take a step and throw a haymaker, like a full-on haymaker, at this troll's like his ankle, like right where his ankle is, because that's all he could reach. And all you hear is a crack, like a boom, and like the troll roars, ooh, and he takes a couple steps back with that broken ankle, and it like you see the broken ankle, like not broken, but like kind of, and it kind of slips, like the broken ankle like finally fully cracks and slips as you see him fall, as he's like screaming, holding his foot, and you see like the hand slams down, and like you see him, he's like fuck, and he like rolls out of the way as Harry hits stares him. You got anything for this? And he looks at Rose, and Rose looks at the club and looks at Harry, and he looks at the club. I got it, and he floats it over to the troll. As the troll like standing up with his arms, and he drops it, and the club bonks onto his head, and you hear it go, "Whoa, whoa," and he like slips over, and you hear the club go boom, 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 as like you hear a couple of teachers walking. You see Snape, you see McGonagall, and you see Dumbledore walk in, and he sees the troll down. As like Harry, he looks over at McGonagall and he looks over at Snape. I have a really good reason why we're doing this. As like you see Rose, and you see like Hermione, who is still terrified, and Snape says, explain. Okay. Real quick. Hermione went to the bathroom middle of the thing because she had to. I don't know why she chose this one, but she had to. When when Rose, as a good student, Rose heard that Hermione left and the troll was in the dungeon and they wanted to get Hermione out, she rushed off. Obviously, me being stupid as well, I followed. Somehow, some way, the troll was not in the dungeon. So when we got Hermione and we were in the bathroom trying to get Hermione, telling Hermione that the troll was in the dungeon and we need to go back into our common rooms, the troll walked in and we had to defend ourselves, obviously. And the Snape just looks at him with this deadpan, I know you're somewhat telling the truth, but motherfucker, I think you're lying to me. And he's like, obviously, you didn't say, and I didn't hear you say, stop, don't do anything. So I wanted to get Rose because Rose needs to, Rose wanted to keep, Rose out of trouble, and Hermione, needed to know that the troll, we need to get to our common rooms. Because remember, he left before Dumbledore stated anything about, prefects, delivery, don't remove yourself. He left before then, and they didn't even see him, so they didn't tell, hey, stop there. So he didn't break any rules. At least that he knows of. And Snape looks at him. Looks at the destroyed bathroom. And you see Ron pop up out of nowhere with his wand, and he looks at Ron and he goes, shut the fuck up. Whispers it a little bit when Snape's head's turned, shut the fuck up. You are not part of this. Shut up. Shush. He looks over at Snape. See, like, we should go to our common room because, and the troll, like, or shivers, like, we should really get to our common room. Like, it seems like this fucking troll might be awake at any time. I'm gonna walk away. And Snape, like, grabs his fucking thing and pulls him up. He looks at him in his eyes. He's like, if you're lying to me, like, I'm really heavy. You probably should put me down. He's like, shake, like, like, Snape's like, you are really fucking heavy in his mind. But, like, if you're lying to me, I will know if you're lying to me. And sets him down. 20 points to Gryffindor for helping your friend. He looks over at Harry. Like, 10 points to Slytherin for being a good brother. And he walks away and, like, you see McGonagall smiles a little bit like, yes, indeed. 20 points to Gryffindor. And, like, McGonagall looks at both the girls. Please. Please, girls. Let's go. As they walk, Quirrell looks at Harry, and Harry looks at Quirrell. And he has an irregular heartbeat. He's nervous, or something of the sort. Or he's scared. Either way, interesting. He walks away, and you see Ron is following the girls with McGonagall, and they're all quietly talking as Snape is walking with Harry, and Harry is walking with Snape. You think I believed your little spiel? What are you talking about? I would believe me perfectly fine. Obviously, I wanted to be a good brother. I saw my sister running out of the common room, meaning that something was going to go down. I had to protect her. She was already left before I knew that. Looks over at Snape. Perks a smile. How? Gryffindor is massive. That means you would constantly be having to look at, Rose Potter. But why would you be looking at Rose Potter? Not part of your Slytherin house at all. So it'd be quite suspicious, actually, if you stated that you knew that she left before the hand. It'd actually be more suspicious than me leaving the common room, not following her at all. Puts his eyebrows up, like, Bubba, tell me the truth here. And Snape looks away and just says, and, like, opens up the common room door and walks away. Fucking knew it. He walks in, and you see that, like, Malfoy, Crabbe, Goyle, all of them are sitting there. You see that, like, the older students are also sitting there. And he walks up, swag as fuck, with Baby also. Baby who, sorry, not Baby, Innard, who's standing there with a suit, black tie, tied up with, like, a black with a red tie with a white undercoat, looking fly as fuck. Looks at Potter, looks at Harry. Walks up closer, looks at everything. Grabs his hand, sees some, like, you see, like, some, like, marks. We have to upgrade your skeleton structure. At least titanium. Maybe a mixture. Might want to quiet your voice just a little bit, if people are actually here. I really don't care. What did you punch? He looks around and sees Malfoy, a little interested, but also still talking to Crabbe and Goyle, and also the other Slytherins. I tried to punch the troll. I think I broke his fucking. I think I broke one of his bones. I think I also, like, snapped one of my metal bits because I heard it twang. We'll figure that out later, please. Please. Don't ever do that again until we upgrade the skeleton structure. I do not need to hear Baby bitching at me, and I don't need you to be injured. Okay, good, because this is not my dominant hand. And I just want you to know I really just want you to know this. I didn't do that on purpose, but I think I broke, like, I broke a troll's bones. I think I should, like, get something from that, right? Like a prize or, like, something good or something like that. And, like, you hear Andrew, like, whisper back, you're not gonna get shit, okay? You already get enough shit, okay? From baby. If you're not gonna get shit from me, okay? Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck your family. You're on my family. Fuck you. And, like, Andrew stands up, okay. And, like, he's, like, smiling a little bit. Okay, baby, I'll tell you that you're safe. I tell you we have to do that. But if she freaks out on me, I'm fucking yelling at you too. I fucking know, okay? Fuck you too. Fucking love you. Like, kisses him on the cheek. Fucking love you. But, like, walks away. And he looks at Malfoy, and Malfoy's like, what was all of that? And like, at this time, he's tired as fuck. He used a decent amount of magic just trying to keep that thing floated on accident. And, you know, he loses a lot of energy too. Looks over at Malfoy. Nothing, just family matters. As you know how it goes, Malfoy. And he walks up. As time goes on, the troll instinct kind of goes into people's back of their heads, but they've heard some rumors as Malfoy, like, the next day, like, I heard you defeated a troll, Harry. Potter. You know you can just use my first name, right? Like, you just use Harry, like you just did. Just use my first name, bro. Feels disrespectful. How does it feel disrespectful? You call Rose Rose. Well, we're not really that friendly. As he, like, pulls out one of the chairs as he's working on his, like, computer. As, like, baby's, like, standing right beside him. As you see, baby's, like, holding his, like, not holding, but, like, looking at his hand. As, like, one of the bones that should be there is, like, tilted to the left a little bit. You know, it was just a thing. I had to protect my sister. You know, how, you know, you would do the same if Rose was in danger, right? Of course I would, you know. Oh yeah, I forget we're Slytherins, aren't we? We're supposed to think before we act. I'm a little bit of Gryffindor. Same thing with you. You're a little bit of a Ravenclaw. You're more reasoned sometimes than you're intelligent, though. That's why they put you in Slytherin. What do you mean? Have you not realized? Okay. Each one of us has two separate houses basically inside of us. For example, I'm like 51% Slytherin and the other 49% Gryffindor. I have mostly Slytherin traits. I think before I act some days. And I'm not brave. I'm intelligent. If I'm not going to win, I'm not going to fight. I'd rather save lives than risk my own to kill a bunch of people, even if I don't like them. And if I'm going to win, I'm going to win, doesn't matter what. I'd rather survive than win honorably. But as you can see from last night, sometimes I don't think. I run into danger. And sometimes, as he shows his arm and he sees the bone, he sees that metal bone that was there, I act before thinking. A Gryffindor trait. But most of the time I win. And it's fine. You are the same. Crab and Goyle. Is Crab and Goyle walking down the stairs? Crab and Goyle the same as well. As Crab, like, looks at him. They got a little bit of something in that Gryffindor brain of theirs. Mix more of others as well. He looks at, like, as, like, Blaze is, like, sitting there reading a book. Blaze is the same. Fucking Ravenclaw right goddamn there. As Blaze Sabini looks at him. Looks back and just keeps on reading. And most of your lackeys have a little bit of Hufflepuff. Yes, mentally more Slytherin. More 75% Slytherin, a little bit Hufflepuff. But they got that friendship and magic bullshit sometimes in their veins. All of us is a mixture of two houses, sometimes three. Like, for example, let's break down the other. Ronald Weasley. Little bit of Hufflepuff plus a lot of Gryffindor. Hermione Granger is the best example. I would say 50-50 of both. And more Gryffindor, 51, same as me. Just the opposite spectrum, but with Ravenclaw. You're a little bit of the same. I would say 3. More Slytherin, a little bit of Ravenclaw, and some Hufflepuff as well. It's like, I'm not Hufflepuff. Ooh, you are. You're loyal to a fault some days. Especially to your family. As he steps up, walks away, shutting his computer and putting it into his bag. He looks over. Just remember, loyalty sometimes hurts, as he walks away. As time goes on, him and Rose can't get as much out, but it seems like the golden trio that we know and love has formed. Rose, Hermione, and Ronald Weasley. As much as Draco hates fucking Ronald goddamn Weasley, his words, not mine, Harry likes it. His sister has friends. But as time goes on, he realizes something's happening. Hermione's got really close to him. And they study together in the library a lot because both of them study and both of them are willing and wanting to get more intelligent. Harry not on always the subjects, more in just information in general. Law books, general magic theory, mystery of animals. In more particularly right now, he's researching house elves and their own version of magic. As Hermione looks at him, and he's reading a book and looks over at Hermione. Still studying for your exams? I thought they were like 3 months away, right? Christmas. We got Christmas break, right? Like before then, right? And he's like Hermione's like, you can't be any more prepared than you can be. And she's writing down notes. No, you can't. He grabs the notes and I'm like, see, as he tosses it. Okay. Let me explain something to you that I had to learn a long time ago. You can get prepared as you want. When you jump into it, you just got to do it. Let me help you. And he writes down. He writes 10 problems for history of magic, and he puts them on paper. Answer those problems. And Hermione, it's like, it's 10 questions in total. 5 of them are A, B, C, D questions. The other 5 are written responses. And she answers it very quickly. Circling, pen and quill. Harry's using a pen, like an actual pen. Like, pen. Because, like, Harry, like, literally using a fucking pencil and pen. Because it's like, this is some bullshit. Like, he uses a pen when he's, like, exams, but he's, like, using, like, he uses a normal pencil / like, one of those click pencils. I don't know what they're called. Like, those lead pencils that you can just click the eraser. When he's, like, working on, like, theories and stuff like that. Like, drawing symbols and stuff like that of, like, what a magical symbol looks like. If I adapt the magical symbol, what does it look like? Hey, how does that work? You know, using his own magical theories as well. But he uses a pen when he's doing it, like, you know, how they like it. Because, like, a quill, where the fuck are we? 1860? I'm using an actual real, like, pen, and I'm just gonna enchant it to fucking work. With infinite, ink, so it doesn't run out. He bought it. And she answered very quickly, and he reads it. You're 100% correct about all of these. I already know. He writes another practice test for each one of the exams, and he says, do that every day and you'll be fine. If you can answer all of those questions, I know you'll be fine. But what if these questions are not on the exam? It's a good question. And then change the practice tests. Change them constantly. Change the questions. Change them all to what you believe it's going to be on the exam. I don't know what's going to be on the exam. Then guess. What's the most likely questions on the exam? And funny enough, they tell you. Almost tell you. Hermione looks at, you know you're a really smart person. Like, no one really does this with me. Ron doesn't want to do it. Rose is off always sometimes gallivanting, doing something else, but she does study with me. The difference between me and Rose is Rose lived in this world. Me and you haven't. Like, with Ron and Rose, they lived in this world. Like, Rose can do potions like a master, and Ron knows this world, knows all the things and everything. We don't. We have to understand this world in a deeper understanding, because what we can do is with our understanding is we can break the barriers that they've been stuck in. Rose doesn't understand what what a car is. Sorry. What a car is. What a petrol station is. I had to explain to her that the chocolate in the Muggle world doesn't jump. And things are normal. Like, that's the difference between me, the wizards, and the Muggles. And for us being separated like us, we are different. As Harry looks at Hermione, Hermione smiles. As time passes again, we get Christmas break. And Christmas break is where Harry has to go back. Mostly because the fucking company is, during Christmas, another time where they're at their biggest fucking sales. Even bigger than Halloween. And he's going back. He has to go back. And he's fucking working his ass off. Baby says stop to him. And he's like, okay, shit, we gotta fucking put our plushies out. New fucking jingle. And he's like typing on his keyboard like, just shit, fuck Christ. God damn it. Okay. New songs. We gotta do new songs. As Baby grabs his chair and wheels him away. And he's like, baby, what the fuck? Your arm, your metal structure, as you see Baby, Roxy, and Chica, as well as Ballora, is all just standing there, and he's like, but we got so much fucking work. I got a new jingle. We got to put new things for the glam rocks. I got to upgrade some of your guys' code. I've been gone for so long. You are more precious than any money that we can buy. He's like, fuck. Okay. Fuck you guys. I love you. Fuck all of you. And he's like starting to tear up a little bit. Okay. And he upgraded his skeleton structure to a titanium mix that can handle a lot of pressure and force. So he can actually throw punches at like close to his full strength, and fixes the bone that's been broken for a couple of months. As Harry they fix the bone and like they re-weld it back to, they not even re-weld it, they just rip it out and they just fucking replace the entire thing. He wakes up and he has a cut down the like he has cut marks where his chest is, cut marks where his legs were. Damn, dog. We're gonna have to get me some new fucking skin after a while. These fucking things are jiggling a little bit. I can feel it. How are we gonna do that? We gotta figure out how to do that. We'll do that next year. We'll start with the arms. See what that feels like. As he's jiggling his skin, as there's like as like Ballora's like, stop this fucking instant. As like Harry's like looks at him. Why? You're gonna tear open your wounds. We literally just stitched that back up. Looks at Ballora. Okay, Mom, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm just gonna lay down here. Relax. As Ballora flushes a little bit, but you don't see it. You just call me Mom. Looks back over. Fuck. Am I sorry? I'm sorry. If you don't like that, I won't ever call you Mom ever again. I know you have your actual kids, and I'm not one of them. You're fine. And he kisses her, and he kisses him in the forehead. Go to bed. You're a 12-year-old. You're supposed to be resting on Christmas break. As he closes his eyes and falls asleep, he feels warmth as he gets back into work. Like the next 2 days he takes to recover, but he's back to work. Coding everyone, getting everything back into order as he's been gone for a couple of months. He's mixing locations in America and Europe, so he has to travel around a lot. He has a private jet. He built it himself. He's moving, he's doing things, and still he's, you see him on the aircraft flying back to England as Christmas break is finally ending. He's fucking Christ. I fucking hate how magical fucking the wizarding world is. As he's typing on his computer here, god damn it, I have to code fucking everything back to a normal fucking degree, because god damn it, the wizarding goddamn world is shit. As he's typing away, you hear his phone ring. As you see him, like, he's building a little tiny device. It looks like a cell phone, but you don't know what he pulls answers. Hello, this is Harry James Potter, open for business, leader of all of the animatronics. Who am I speaking to? As you hear like a laughter in the background. It's just like, it's me, you fucker. Why are you so formal? As you hear, it's Hermione. As Hermione is like talking to him, and he's like, how did you get, oh wait a fucking second, did you actually use my business card? As Hermione's talking to Harry and basically explaining that she's going to go back to Hogwarts, same thing, the train, they use the train. Would you like to meet up in Diagon Alley, get some food, get some ice cream and stuff like that? And he would love that. As they meet up in Diagon Alley, as they're, snow is falling, you see that she's wearing her normal school robes, but nothing really else. As Harry looks at her, he looks at her and he opens up his bag and like reaches inside of it, like pretty deep, and like Hermione looks at the bag. That's not a normal bag. Yeah, it's not. Don't question the bag, okay? As he pulls out like this nice, like red / like with green undertones, like a cloak with like a fur around the neck, and it's pretty thick overall, and he tosses it to her. And she puts it around herself, and she's like, oh, that's so much warmer, thank you. Where do you just have that kind of stuff? Let's say yes, and let's drop it entirely. Just say I might have a person who does that for fun in my life, and she loves giving me this stuff, and I don't like wearing always the different clothes. He's wearing like basically a normal muggle jacket, normal muggle pants, and like with the hoodie of like the Hasbro, like the with like the Fraz, like the like Freddy, Glamrock Freddy, Glamrock, basically Glamrock Foxy, but like, what's her name? Like Chica, like Glamrock Chica, and like the crocodile, and like it's just entirely jacket with his pants being the same kind of branding, but it's more like sweatpants. I see you chose casual in the Muggle world, and weird in the Wizarding world. I'm gonna sell sweatpants. I'm selling the god. I'm selling sweatpants. As they get to the train, and they start going back, as she's like almost wrapping herself in this cloak. Like, she sniffs it. Why does it smell like you? I might have worn it a couple of times. Is this your cloak? Am I wrapping myself in your cloak, Harry? What? Am I not allowed to give you cool clothes and maybe test it out to see if it works on your size. You're a little bit taller than me. We should be fine. As like Hermione's like, if this is yours, I want to give it back. This looks expensive. Yeah, that's nothing. How much is it? Like, how much is the cloak? I'll pay you back. You won't have enough money. Your parents might. You don't. You definitely don't have enough money to pay me back for that cloak. Oh, I shouldn't have fucking said that. He's like, how much? Harry, how much? If I say $750, would you be mad? And she's like, if this is $750, I'll be really mad. Yes, I'll be really, 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 really mad, actually. Okay, good. Good, I said $750. Yeah, $750, definitely. Definitely. Is it more than $750, Harry? No, I said $750. $750. The embroidering, at least, is $750. The rest of the cloak was about $1,250 plus the $750 for the engraving in pure gold on the back. And she like grabs the cloak. She didn't even look at the back. It's engraved in complete gold that says property of Harry Potter on it. He shrugs, like he just shrugs. And Hermione smiles a little bit and puts it back on. And like ties the little knot near her neck and puts it perfectly where like it's a little saggy, but it's perfect. As you see people are running through the corridors because it's less cramped, because it's not like all of the kids. It's a lot of them, but not all of them. As you see the train, the candy lady comes in. Hey, do you want anything? As Harry gives a couple of galleons to get a couple of treats for both of them. And finally you hear like walking towards them, and you hear the door open up. You see Malfoy walk in. Hello, Granger. He says it like with a tinge of like, oh, you're here? Hello, Harry. And he sits near Harry and sees the cloak. Oh, I didn't know that was in your tax bracket, Hermione. That's a really expensive cloak. I own one myself. Cost me around 50 galleons at least. It has to be. She converts it in her head because like galleons can convert into dollar bills. She knows that herself. Oh, well, 50 galleons for the engravings. It seems like, oh, you have some very similar engravings. Can't read it, but knows the engravings are there. Seems like pure gold as well. My father obviously would have never seemed the best for the winter time for me. Ooh, oh, it's leather. About 150 galleons, and she converts it. Looks at Harry. You lied to me. I didn't know the actual price. That converts to $4,500. Oh yeah, kind of expensive. Looks over at Harry. Looks over at her. Looks over. Is that yours? Shut the fuck up, Malfoy. I'm gonna break your goddamn neck, okay? And Malfoy steps out and walks away. As they get to the school, as they both walk in, as Harry, she still has the cloak on, wrapped around herself because it is still cold out and she still wants to be warm. As Rose like, you know, Rose is talking to Hermione, and like Hermione is walking right next to her as Rose tilts her head back and sees the engravings. Looks over at her brother Harry and winks a little bit, and then walks away. Walks with Hermione up the stairs all the way up to the Gryffindor common room. As you see Harry raises up his head. Oh God, I hope I don't get fucked for this. He walks all the way to his room, and you see that, pops his trunk back, lays down in his bed that he barely lays in. Most days he lays on the couch. Some days, most times he's working so much. Oh God. I wish I could go back home, but I can't, as this is the end of What If Harry Was Part of the FNAF. Not the end, sorry. This is the end of the video. Just realize this. I will look at all of your requests. If I have to do a bunch of research for your requests, it might take longer. So just realize that. I don't know Pathfinder. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If you guys are like, he's like, will I ever research Pathfinder? Maybe. I love D&D. I play D&D a lot. Or any subject about Pathfinder. I don't ever touch Pathfinder in my entire life. So, give me a bit. I might be going back to Naruto. I might be going back to Ben 10 though. I am doing Ben 10. I know I'm going to do some Ben 10 shit. Respect the game, okay? See you guys later. Peace. Happy 4th.